21 key features of the ideal business. Have you ever wanted to be your own boss? Own and operate your own business. Maybe you're currently in business for yourself, but perhaps you're thinking of a change. If so, what are some of the key features that you would look for in your ideal business? Interviews with many hundreds of people reveal that the following 21 features are what most would consider vitally important in their ideal business. There are 13 features that people said they would want in their business, and 8 features that they would want to avoid. So let's start by looking at the 13 features that people said they would want in their ideal business. The first one is a low startup cost, not having to outlay a large amount of money to get started. In addition to having a low startup cost, most people would also want a business where the weekly and monthly operating costs were minimal. A low startup cost and low monthly overheads obviously equates to low risk if things don't work out. The third feature is a choice of work environment. For some people, this would be working from the comfort of their own home. Some parents, especially with infant children, want to avoid having to warehouse their preschoolers at costly childcare centres, whilst others want to be able to pick their children up and be with them immediately after school. For another group of people, the motivating factor around a choice of work environment is so that they could travel, either within the country or overseas, living the laptop lifestyle with a truly portable international business. Closely coupled with the previous feature is flexible hours and the ability to choose when to work, and whether to work full-time or part-time. Many people love their current business or job, but would like to have an additional business interest, or plan B, and so flexibility is a key factor for them. A proven success system with on-the-job training from people who have runs on the board is an important feature, and the opportunity to earn as you learn makes a lot of sense. It stands to reason that having high-quality products and/or services means repeat business. Another common denominator is the ability to have no limit to the amount of income that can be earned in the business. Many people followed up their comment on unlimited income potential with residual income. This is the type of income earned by inventors, singers, songwriters, and anyone who creates something once and continues to be rewarded with royalty income every time their product is purchased, even while they're sleeping or holidaying. A business that is fun, exciting, and challenging appeals to most people, as well as the opportunity to establish new friendships with other like-minded, positive-thinking people. Most people like to travel, especially if it's tax-deductible. Who doesn't want to legally minimize their tax bill? Personal growth and the development of self-confidence, along with rewards and recognition for having done a great job, is something that most people crave. To help others and make a difference in people's lives is something that is inherent in most of us, and the opportunity to leave a legacy, no matter how large or small, is a key feature for many people. So, what are the 8 features that people said they would want to avoid? First and foremost would have to be avoiding the daily grind. Not having to get up at a set time every day and fight peak hour traffic just to get to work on time. Many people said that their ideal business would be one where they could live 365 days a year, instead of one day, 365 times. Not having to be in the same place at the same time every day is something that many franchisees and traditional retail business owners listed as something they would like. Many franchisees find the monthly franchise fees a hefty burden. And similarly, a large percentage of franchisees feel constrained by the territorial limitations that form part of their contract. It has often been said that if you have one employee, you have one headache. If you have more than one, it's like running an adult daycare centre. Enough said. The administration of accounts and chasing bad debt can be costly, time-consuming, frustrating, and embarrassing. In most people's ideal business, there would be no accounts receivable. The cost of carrying expensive stock that can be soiled, shoplifted, or exceed an expiry date is something that many traditional retailers would like to avoid. And the final feature is no paperwork. Well, every business requires some paperwork, or the tax man comes knocking on the door. But a bare minimum of paperwork is what would please most business people. Well, there they are, the 21 key features that most people would like to have in their ideal business. Believe it or not, it is possible for anyone to start their own business with all 21 of these features. And it doesn't require that you have any previous business experience. You don't need a lot of money, and you don't need a college education. Like to learn more? Simply ask the person who invited you to view this presentation.